where did the actual title come from? Was it one that you just wanted to name based on?
Well, I think it's unusual, for one thing. I don't think in a bookstore there are probably many 9 o'clock horses titles. That has to come into it. Title is everything. And the only thing that I've had that people have said to me, oh, it must be about horses. No. So I don't know whether it's right or wrong to have named it that, but that is the theme of the story. That is the reason of my mother's, shall we say, nervous breakdown, and her suicide attempts was this terrible fear of these 9 o'clock horses. To her, it was very real. So that's, yes, I like the title, actually.
Maybe this is a good time to just a brief description of what 9 o'clock horses were.
All right. Well, in the probably 17th, early 18th century, when there were no sewers in England, they had chamber pots, and they emptied those out of the windows of the houses, and all the detritus from the butchers and the tanneries would be just sent out into the street. It would be floating down the gutters, hence all the diseases that they had. It was pretty nasty. So mothers would say, if you don't come in now, this is your children when they're out playing, the 9 o'clock horses will get you. I'm not sure that the 9 o'clock horses actually came at 9 o'clock, but there was a curfew. And after that came the night soil men, and they were the men from the farms, and they would pick up all the nasty stuff from the gutters and take it away in big barrels. But if there were kids wandering around on the street, children's labor was cheap, so they would kidnap them, and that's actually true. So that's the story of the 9 o'clock horses. And there was a curfew at 9 o'clock that said, get your kids in, otherwise they may be taken away.
So why A.E. Ewing instead of Angela Ewing?
That's because I wanted to appeal to men with not just this book, but my Gunpowder Conspiracy, which is obviously totally different. It's based on history. And I think that men do prefer to read men's books. If it was Angela Ewing, they'd think it was a girly book, and I don't want it to be that. So that's why I decided A.E. Ewing.
Mostly for searchability when they see a name pop up.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
I understand. Yeah, anything you'd like to say to your readers?
Please read my book and enjoy it, and let me know, because reviews are really important on Amazon. People go by reviews. If there's a lot of 5-star reviews, then that means it's a good read. That's what I'd like, of course.